What is going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet LP, as we're back here for some more fun and some more excitement here in the final season of this series here with the Stanford Cardinal online Dynasty here, and as we are in week 16, and today it's a big game. It is the Pac-12 Championship game between number 1 ranked Stanford Cardinals taking on the number 9 USC Trojans here in San Diego. Hi everybody, welcome to the 83rd episode of this series, and we're gonna getting closer and closer to that finale here. And today we are gonna see what we can do here against the Trojans. We've met these boys up before, and we've had some words exchanged. But this game is going to, of course, be epic because these two schools are not just fighting for the Pac-12 Championship, but they're also fighting for a chance of possibly playing the national championship. At least I know Stanford is, as we're number 1 in the nation. Of course, if we get knocked out, that'll be very, very tragic for us. But of course, if USC can get a chance at us and win this game, that'll give them a shot at possibly getting to that national championship talk. Of course, the winner of this will if we win this, we'll go to the national championship. If we lose this, then we're looking probably at we would even get a Rose Bowl bid. I don't think, because usually the Rose Bowl goes to the winner of the Pac-12 Championship. They meet up with the Big Ten champion in that Rose Bowl game. So we may be looking at another game, maybe a Fiesta Bowl or the Sugar Bowl or something like that. I don't know. But nonetheless, everybody is on alert right now, and we're going to be trying our best to make sure we can try to get a victory here out of this matchup here today, as the kickoff is going to begin. Of course, we would love to be in that New Year's Day Bowl to of course, compete for the national championship and go on to take on number 2 Ohio State, who are currently playing in their Big Ten game here. We'll see if the score is going to come across in the bottom line there, as we see a quick pass there from Stanford Carey of USC, as he throws that one for a gain of 2 on the play there for USC. USC will get the ball here first, as number 9 USC. Of course, they have some great linebackers that we've been accustomed to taking on, as we see Zach Melton and company trying to bring down Tim Spencer, who is up for the Heisman. He's one of the top 5 Heisman Trophy candidates and has a good shot at getting the Heisman Trophy, as we see this halfback taken off out of the backfield. That is Dominique Davis, I should say, coming out of the backfield and just stiff-arming guys and just shrugging guys off left and right there on that play, as he makes a nice big run there for a huge first down. So already USC is showing off what they can do here on offense, and that's one of the things we've been looking at some game film coming into this game, as the QB is now going to take off again. Spencer putting his head down and making a nice 12-yard carry for a huge first down. 1st and 10 for Stanford. So now we'll see what Stanford can do here on defense, as Davis here is going to run this on the outside there. Jolly finally being the last man to get a hold of Davis, and that's a 3-yard loss, as Jolly gets his first tackle for loss for the day. So now we go 2nd and 10 coming up. Thorne's going to run this one here. The big tight end going to muscle his way into the end zone, bringing more with him, as that's a 21-yard reception. And that is a touchdown there for USC, as the number 9 team in the nation gets on the board here first on this quick screen pass there. And USC is not playing around at all today. They are business, as they should. And we'll see if we can, of course, do the same here for ourselves. As we'll get the kick here. And this one's going to be high and deep for Bennett, as that is going to go out of bounds there for a touchback. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 on our own 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 here. Davis, of course, under center here. He's been taking over this spot as our QB here now for the last couple of, this is his 2nd season. He's a true sophomore. He started a true freshman in a couple of games last year and did very well to do well enough to earn the job. As, of course, Joel James is still on our squad, but he is playing as the backup role now. No longer the quarterback, no longer the go guy. As Williams now is going to run this one here. Williams on a little bit of a track meet there, and that's going to be a 39-yard reception. That's going to put us there at the Trojans' 35-yard line for a 1st down. Nice run there. And we'll see if we can continue that here coming up on this next play. And of course, there you see in the backfield there, we got, of course, Hell there, Terrell Hell. He's a wide receiver turned to a halfback now as he makes a nice run and a nice scamper there for him, as that's 15 yards there. 1st and 10 for Stanford here, as they again just showing off what they can do. As this running core here that we have is great. Also, of course, our top guy in the backfield, our featured guy, is Graham. And Philip Graham here running the ball here as we speak. And it makes a 3-yard carry there for a 1st down. And, of course, the former starter, now backup, is Brandon Walker, as you see there. And going to, of course, run the flat there. We'll see 2nd and 7 coming up. Dropping back here, throwing this one high and deep. That's going to be picked off by Nichols. And that's going to be an interception. That is not what we want to see from our QB here, as we're trying to go down the field here and score. It's going to make it now another interception there. I believe that is interception number 21 there for Davis this season. It's a shame. If he would have got rid of half, if he get rid of half of these interceptions here, he would definitely be a Heisman Trophy candidate. With 30 touchdowns and now 21 interceptions, you know, if you shave off some of those interceptions there, he would be something special this year. But that's just been his issue, is his accuracy there, as he was threw that one just under. As you'll see, now Spencer here throws this one up there. That's going to go to Harper. Harper going to be brought down by Moore, and that's going to be a nice reception for 7 there, making it 2nd and 3 coming up. So like I was saying, in our backfield, it's doing really well there. I think Philip Graham may be getting close. I think he might be over 1,000 yards this season rushing. But of course, it's nice, and it's been really cool to see that happening here. But our passing game, we got to get that better here. As Jolly here pushes the Whitfield there. As Whitfield gets a 1-yard loss there on that reception. Puts them back at 2nd and 11. 40 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. As Spencer drops back here, and he's going to get taken down there. A loss of 2, as USC's already on the ball here. As Bratton, I should say, will go ahead and bring down the quarterback here. And of course, this is who we need to really contain and make sure he does not get out of that backfield there, because he can run, you guys. He does have some speed for a quarterback, especially a scrambling quarterback of him. He's not too reliable with the arm, but he is awesome with his legs there. He will call his own number on a dime here if he has to. As Holly makes a nice stop there, as you see that little spin move there, getting around the defender and getting to the QB, making a nice sack, making it 4th and 18 coming up. As we go now to the 2nd quarter. So 2nd quarter action now here. 1st and 10 after the punt. As Davis looks like he's got his guys set up here. And looks like it's going to be a play action, as he's going to look for this one deep. He's going to look for no other than Rodney Sears, who gets the catch. Nice catch there as Big Sears gets the catch. And that's a 33-yard reception. 1st and 10 here for the Stanford Cardinals. Without the S there. And that is a great play as he made the defender there just kind of almost a little bit of breaking his ankles there. And a nice reception there, and of course got the first down. Now the question is, can we put the ball in the end zone through the air if we have to? And that's what Coach TJ Bonds would like to see from his squad here. 1st and 10, Davis drops back here deep, looking, fires. He got the guy up in the middle, there in the middle to catch the ball, but he throws this one to Frank Hunter, the second string tight end, and he is able to get Hunter the catch there for the first huge first down. Nice play there as they're able to get the first down, and of course be able to move the change as there's 5:09 left here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 here as we're in the red zone here of USC again. It's Davis here, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field, trying to make a play here. Shrugs off one tackle there, but can't shrug off the second one. But there is a flag on the field, and it's a pass interference on the defense. Nice job there. Thank you, referees, as Travis Harris will get called on that play. Middle linebacker. And, of course, this middle linebacking core is, like I said, tough. They are brutal guys. If I'm not mistaken, I think we played USC last season in this same stadium for the Big 12 Championship, and they still have some tough I remember now, it's been a while since I've seen this footage here, but now I remember they do have some pretty tough linebackers that can really jump pretty well, but also very athletic, to say the least. So we are definitely going to have to watch out for those linebackers. Make sure they're not keeping it too close of eye of our QB. And if we can get away with some stuff here, I think Davis might even have to try to run for his life here and run the ball here some and probably some read options. We get into the end zone there. Touchdown. Philip Graham on the board here for Stanford as they get on the board. Nice play. And that's what helps them here. Getting on the board here, a nice run as they get the first down here, or the touchdown here, I should say. And that will that will tie this game up 7-all here as Davis of USC runs this one for a loss of 2 on the play. As we see there's 2nd and 12 now coming up. And of course, trying to keep USC in check as we're trying our best to get back to the national championship. This will be our 5th year, or this is our 5th year in this series, but our 4th year straight going to the national championship. As we had a great year so far here, and we're hoping to cap it off here. As we're just running trying to run the table here. And Spencer here, can't get a hold of him, but he does get the first down. He gets 6 on the play as he had to maneuver himself around that defense, that scary defensive line that Stanford has right now. 1st and 10 there, Thorne in motion. That's a jet sweep there. Thorne's going to go off the outside there to the left, and he's going to be finally brought down. Getting a gain of 6 on the play, making it a first down. Or excuse me, a 2nd and 4, I should say. So 2nd and 4 coming up, and we'll see Spencer here throwing this one up the middle there to Richard. Richard gets a catch. He's going to get brought down. Richard, 20-yard reception for him, and that is another 1st and 10 for USC here again. So USC is really doing a great job here moving the ball both on the ground and through the air. Spencer now drops back, play action, throwing this one up there to Carey. Carey's going to bring this one in, and of course that is going to be a reception for 26, making it a 1st and 10. So now they're in the red zone here. USC throwing this one there to Carey, and Spencer cannot make a connection. That'd be Spencer's first incomplete pass now here. He's 6 of 7 now here in today's game. 2nd and 10 for Spencer and USC. USC throwing this one up the middle there, and Olsen will get the catch, and Olsen will just be no, he's not going to be short. He's going to be right there. Just gets enough yardage there, I believe, at the 4 for the first down. Or excuse me, at the 2 for the first down. So 1st and goal coming up here. They're going to try to punch this one in with Davis. Davis finally gets himself into the end zone there again, as that's a touchdown there for USC. As USC is on the board again, They now going to take a 7-point lead here coming up. And with the nice run they've had so far here today, they are looking very sharp, very key here on offense. And, well, this could be a thing we could be seeing in this game, going back and forth, trading points, and no defensive showing up here. But that's not the type of play that Coach T.J. Barnes wants to see from his team here. As Sears will get the catch here. They're going to call no huddle here as they got a minute 40 here, but still have all their timeouts. So they're trying to conserve their timeouts now. As we'll see a 2nd and 7 coming up. 2nd and 7 for Davis. Drops back here. Quarterback for Stanford there. Gets the catch there to Hunter. And they get 8 yards on the play. Calling it, again, a no huddle here. I guess trying to see if they can wear down USC's linebackers there. And the USC, like I said, they got a good linebacking core that they be swapping guys in and out quite often. Davis here drops back, throws that one to Williams. Clint Williams gets the catch. They say 10 yards, but I believe he will be probably seen short there. He'll probably get 2nd and inches coming up here, as they say he does. Now 2nd and inches up here. Stanford calls a quick timeout. And we'll see Davis here drops back here, throws up the middle there to Sears, and Sears gets a great catch. 25 on the play. Again, another 1st down. Clock is still ticking here as they're bringing in some fresh new legs out here on the offense. 1st and 10 for Davis. Davis throwing this one up there. That's going to go to Barber. And there's Barber's first catch of the day there. 1st and 10 for him. A minute left here in the first half. 1st and 10 here for Davis. Davis trying to slow down the offense here as he's dropping back here, looking, scrambling around here. He's got to get away from the defender. I don't know why he tried to go that way. Should have went forward there, but we call a quick timeout. And now with 1 timeout remaining here, we're down by a possession. 33 seconds left here in the half. As Davis is calling an audible here, he's reading the defense and apparently does not feel comfortable with it. So he's making some changes there on the line. Here he goes again, changing the play. I'm sure Coach T.J. Barnes is probably telling him, just run the damn play. Davis gets hit in the backfield there, a loss of 7. And I think Stanford's going to have to use their final timeout now here, as it's 3rd and 24 coming up. And now the question is, what type of 3rd and 24 play do you have for your team to try to score here? So they do use a final timeout now in the half as we go ahead and see what they can do here. 21 seconds left here in the first half of this ball game here in this Pac-12 Championship game. And we'll see a play action here from Davis. Davis looking there, fires this one there to Sears, and Sears gets out of bounds, gets the 1st down, 21 yards on the reception, and that is a 1st and 10. Or no, excuse me, they say he's short there. So now they're going to go for it here on 4th and 3. 4th and 3 coming up now here for Stanford as he comes up short. I thought he had that one. Now with 15 seconds left here, breaks a tackle here, throws up the middle there to Barber, and that's a great pass and a great catch, and that's going to tie this one up now here as we're going to be tied up 14-all here with just 12 seconds left here in the first half. We'll see what USC is going to try to do here. They're going to try to score before the half or get close to a field goal here as Barnett gets the tackle. And I believe that'll be the last play here in the first half in this one. So a good first half so far here. Pretty much an offensive affair now in this first half. But we'll see what we can do coming up in this second half of this ball game here as we're live here in sunny San Diego for this matchup. So, like I said, the linebackers, we're trying to avoid trying to throw up the middle there, but at the same time, they do have that. They have a pretty good corner there that can pretty much do some damage to us, like that we just seen right there. So it's kind of kind of a mixed bag of things that we can really do and try to avoid doing. But nonetheless, here so far, Stanford's back in this ball game. They're tied right now at half. As you see there, and USC is pretty good at being balanced right now. Not many, they got close to 100 yards rushing, but they're pretty balanced. They're balancing their play call right now. to the run and the pass. As for us, not so well in that department right now. And that's, I'm sure, one of the things Coach T.J. Bonds is wanting to maybe discuss with his team here as they head into the second half. Zach Melton will get the football here. He's going to break a tackle, trying to break his second one there, but he's going to get wrapped up and taken down there inside the 10. So we're on our own 10-yard line here, 1st and 10. And we'll hand this one off to Graham. Graham's going to try to get out of the backfield there, but he barely scratches 2 yards there on that play and makes it now 2nd and 8. So now we go to a 3rd and 1 coming up here. And Stanford here under the gun here. They know this game is important. They know they have to win this one here as they go ahead, get in there. And that is going to be a nice first down there for Stanford as the crowd trying to get behind the 3-time national champions here in this one. Of course, UFC would love to knock us off and ruin our chances to get to the national championship here. But Davis now scrambled around here. Davis looking down the field, throws this one there, quickly zips that one in there to Clinton Williams. 14 yards on the reception, and that is a 1st and 10. Let's see if Stanford can do it again. 1st and 10 here for Stanford. 4:21 left here in the 3rd quarter. Remember, we are playing, I believe, 7-minute quarters here in this series. As we see, McCall here runs this one there very well. Donnie McCall, 9 catches here, and he's been kind of been utilized here as the last couple of games now. We've been kind of implementing him into the offense here from time to time. 2nd and 1 coming up. Stanford hands off that's one to Graham. Graham trying to get around the defender and does so. And of course, he will get the first down there. Nice play. So now, 1st and 10 here, new set of downs. Davis calling an audible here, changing up some plays as he's trying to play air traffic controller here. Scramble around here. He's got to get rid of it here. He's going to be brought down for a loss of 7. I don't really understand why he did not see that defender, but he had to get rid of that football. So now losing 7 yards on that play. We'll go now to a 2nd and 17 coming up for him. 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Still tied 14 all, and this is the same possession here now. As we'll see a deep pass there to Sears. Rodney Sears breaks a tackle, and then he's finally getting drugged down there at the 25 in Trojan territory. Big play there for Stanford. 1st and 10 coming up after that big play here. I imagine they will see more of the ground game coming up now as we're getting close to the red zone. Walker now gets this one. Oh, he gets pulled down. I'm not going to call a horse collar there, but he does get pulled down pretty violently. And he gets a gain of 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. We got Walker and Hell in the backfield. Barber in motion here. We'll see what they can do here with 2 minutes left on this quarter. Throw a quick pass there to Walker. Walker gets the first down. Walker putting his head down, trying to see if he can knock someone out. And he does get the first down. That 12-yard reception makes it a first down. He was ready to just blow up somebody there. 1st and goal coming up. Handoff there to Walker as we're inside the 10, and that's going to get us inside the 5. Nice run as we get to the 6-yard carry there for Brandon Walker. Of course, like I said, Brandon Walker, former starting halfback for us, but then gotten a little, having just have playing performance issues here on the field. We decided to have him the second string halfback for our team and give Graham a chance, as Graham's just been really since the word go, it's really taken off and done a great job here for the Stanford Cardinal. So now 3rd and goal coming up here. Ball on the, I believe, 2-yard line. Hand this one off to Graham. Graham getting into the end zone there, spins off the defender and gets there. Touchdown, Stanford. And Stanford finally breaks this 14-14 tie as there's just 26 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Nice play. Nice job there. So now our Stanford defense got to put, or Stanford team has to play some defense here now, as we're getting close to try to possibly winning this game. 2 seconds left here in the quarter. We'll see a deep pass there. That's going to go to Olsen from Spencer, and that's a 19-yard reception. And that'll be in the third quarter. As we go down to the fourth quarter, we'll flip the field here, as the crowds are still packed in here for this game here in San Diego. Spencer drops back in the pocket, throws up the middle there to Thorne, and Thorne gets the catch for a gain of 6 on the play, as he has now 2 catches for 14 yards here today's game. 2nd and 4 coming up. We'll see what's now. Pass play there to Olsen, and Olsen, the big tight end, gets there and makes a nice catch and gets out of bounds. Stop the clock there. Trying to preserve that clock as much as they can. Spencer throws a quick pass there to carry on that screen, and that's going to be enough for 3 yards, as you see the young man from Denton, Texas, makes a nice catch. And now he's trying to, of course, help his buddies out here on this drive. Davis now runs this one here. This is going to be a run, and that's going to be up the middle for a gain of 17, I believe they said. So now 1st and 10 here for USC. USC trying to get back on the board here themselves, as we'll see a slide there from Spencer, and he avoids the big hit there as they go to 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We need to see a big defensive play here from the defense. Cardinals, if they don't want these Trojans on the board here, we've got to make a play here. Put some pressure on the offensive line. As we see Davis here runs this one and just goes through our defender, as he makes a gain of 4 on the play. 1st and 10, or excuse me, no, did not get the first down. 3rd and 3 coming up. Getting bad calling, making these down in distance here today. So now 3rd and 3 coming up. Handoff there to Davis. Davis going to run this one. That is going to get hit, and that's going to knock him back, as he cannot convert for the 3rd down. And that is going to put him there at just short of the first, as we'll see the run in here. And they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. They get it, and that's going to be a touchdown. USC, as Davis makes his 2nd rushing touchdown appearance in the end zone here today. And it's going to be tied up now 21 all here, as we take a look at a studio update here. It looks like number 17 Clemson taking on number 18 North Carolina. 35-30 is your final in that one. I'm assuming that is the ACC championship. In the MAC, it looks like Western Michigan taking on Miami University of Ohio, and they win that game there to, of course, settle the MAC championship. 1st and 10 here for Green, as we'll hand us one off to Graham. Graham trying to come around and can get out of the backfield there. That's going to be a loss of a yard there on the play. So we'll see what we can do here now on 2nd and 11 here. 2nd and 11 here for the Stanford Cardinal. As Davis play action here, drops back here, looking for his big man, looking for Sears. Sears gets down the field here, trying to wrestle him down. They finally do, and that's 20 yards on the reception. Big day here, 135 yards, 100 some odd yards for Sears. I think he's getting close to 130 yards, as he has had a big day. So now 1st and 10 here. Green's in motion, or fullback. Hand this one off to Walker. Walker cannot get out of the backfield as there was a missing block there. And now we'll see what we can do here on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13 coming up. And Davis here, scrambling in the backfield here, throwing this one up there to Sears. Sears gets the catch. Sears going to bring this one down. And that is a huge 1st down for Stanford. Stanford trying to break this tie up. 1:40 left here. Got a lot of work still to do here. Of course, USC, we gotta try to keep enough time on the clock for ourselves, but at the same time, try to whittle away some clock there for USC's benefit as we see this one being ran out, and it's going to go out of bounds as that's a gain of 7 on the ground there from Davis. Good, smart thinking there from him. 2nd and 3 coming up, and Davis, of course, trying to see if he can just try to whittle this clock as much as possible. Man in motion, that'd be Hunter. Drops back here looking for, again, this time no call gets there out there. He gets his number called. He's on the board, or he gets on the, gets the first down there. A huge first down as he helps out his QB getting that first down as they're now near the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up here as Stanford trying to get this drive going and moving. Davis calling an audible here. We'll see a handoff here to Graham. Graham's going to get hit in the backfield there. That's a loss of a yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 11 coming up here for Stanford. All right, Stanford in their ace formation. As we'll see just a few seconds left here. 34 seconds to be exact. Graham runs up the middle there. Nice run. And Stanford at some point here is going to have to call a timeout with the tie score right now, 21 apiece. But I guess they're going to keep the clock running for dramatic effect here. 20 seconds left here. Taking their time. Hand this one off to Graham once again. Graham being stopped there. And looks like they're going to try to go for a field goal here. So now 2nd and 7 coming up. Ball inside the 10. 14 seconds left here. They're going to look like they're going to be trying to maybe center this up here some to possibly maybe go for a field goal kick as Graham's going to run this on the outside there. And he has not centered that too well, but they will call a timeout as there's 9 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining, so worst comes to worst here. Stanford, oh, wait a minute. What is USC doing? They're calling a timeout here. As USC called a timeout there, so now we're back on the field here, and USC calls another timeout as they burn their 2nd one there. So I guess they didn't like the formation they had out there that Stanford had. And again, another timeout by USC. What are they doing? They're burning all their timeouts here. Kind of almost like icing the kicker here, but in this case, icing the QB. As you would think, actually, Stanford would have their kicker out here, but they're going to try to go for it here. They have 1 timeout remaining. 3rd and 3 here. Walker runs this one in there. Walker trying to get in the end zone there, but he cannot. He's going to be stopped. And Stanford calls a timeout real quick with 5 seconds left here. And, oh, here we go. 5 seconds left here. Can we get this kick? Wind is blowing to the right. If you look on the screen here, from the left to the right here. 4th and inches here. Kick is up for Johnson. The kick is up. It is good. And we take the lead here, 24-21 here in this game with 3 seconds left. Now the question is, can USC run this back and try to win the ball game here? So we'll see a deep kick here from USC. We'll see if they'll take it on their own 20, but we'll see. Kick is going to be out, and Richard's going to go ahead and take a knee. So 1 play here for USC. They're going to try to chuck this one as deep as they possibly can. 1st and 10 here, 3 seconds left. Spencer drops back in the pocket here for USC. Quarterback's going to heave this one up there. This one's going to high deep up, and it's going to be broken up. And that is the ball game. Zach Melton makes a nice defensive stop there. And USC is going to lose this one. Stanford are your new your four-time Pac-12 champions here in this series. Nice job there, fellas, as they again bring home the Pac-12 championship to the city of Stanford, California. Great job there. Great season. And now the season can continue rolling on here as we get ready for the biggest game in these young men's lives, as they're going to go head back to the national championship. The BCS championships on the way as we pick up another trophy here, as we're going to be Pac-12 champions once again. We took over the Pac-12 North dominated that. This time we've dominated again in dramatic fashion here for the Pac-12 Championship this season once again. Great job here. Great, just overall great play for both teams. But fortunately, Stanford played a good game. They used the clock very well. Didn't go down the field. Didn't rush to go score. And not to mention, kept the ball on the ground. And towards the end there, USC, they kept calling the time. At first, I was wondering, like, okay, why does USC keep calling timeouts? Like, it's not a field goal kick. But I guess they were trying to second guess us about maybe trying to not go for it and kick it. And of course, they could have did the same thing with us trying to ice the kicker, but in this case, they tried to ice the QB, and we didn't get the ball as center as I wanted. I went a little too far over. To be quite honest, I was trying to go into the end zone, to be honest. But then after a while, I'm thinking like, I should have centered that ball just a little bit better. And of course, we were on the left hash there, and Johnson got it. He got the kick there, so big ups to him, and of course, a big win there for our ball club as they pick up the victory. And of course, moving on here as your Pac-12 champions, as you take a look at some of the stats there. Total defense or total offense there, 379 for us, 239 for them. Also their yards on the ground, 24 carries, 57 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns for us. They had 119 yards on 19 carries and 3 rushing touchdowns. All of them, of course, coming from Davis for USC there. So USC, unfortunately, picks up a loss here, and they will now probably, if anything, since they were in this Pac-12 championship game, usually the Pac-12 champion, the winner of this game would go on, move on to the Rose Bowl, unless there was a playoff, unless BCS playoff, BCS, not playoff, but BCS implications were involved. Like in this situation, we will go ahead and go in that bowl game, and I think Rose Bowl would probably be USC. So it'll be USC versus the Big Ten champion, and if the Big Ten champion happen to be Ohio State, then it would probably go to the runner-up of that one. So we'll see somebody in the Rose Bowl here. I have to look it up and see who is going to be in that game there. But we could see, we're going to see a Rose Bowl type of game between Stanford and possibly Ohio State coming up here in 2 episodes here on the channel. As there you see the numbers there for the guys, and like I said, a great win there, and now we're just hoping that it will move on and we can of course use this momentum to go into the next game and try to pull off another victory and bring home another BCS Coaches National Championship in the final regular season game of the year, or I should say the final game of the series, really, and that'll be the championship game. But before we get to that, we will of course have a pregame episode talking about the teams and what we're going to be trying to set up coming up in the next episode, or that BCS episode there, that championship game between those 2 squads. Of course, Stanford will be number 1 in that game, and of course, number 2 will be Ohio State. And that should be a good treat here to wrap up this series. It always gets to me when I have to wrap up a series, but unfortunately, 5 seasons, I said, we'll try to see how many national championships we get, and so far we've gotten 4, so that's not bad. And we had a rough go here at this series, but for the most part here, it's been a lot of fun. And I'm hoping that we can go off in a bang here and bring home a championship. But that being said here, that's pretty much going to wrap up this episode here to take a look at the final stats of this one. And like I said, I'm really surprised that those linebackers did not do as what I thought they were going to do. They're really kind of quiet, even though we did not try to throw it in the middle too often. So I guess that's good reason why they didn't have too much of a big game against us, but nonetheless, excuse me, we did a pretty good job, and I really think we got to tip our hat to them. This was a good game, and it came down to whoever had the final possession of the ball, and of course we were that favorite. So, but there you see the matchup that we're going to get ready for, and like I said, we'll have a preview of this. We'll talk about some of these stats here, and what we should expect from both squads here, or what we should at least expect in this game coming up in the next episode. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and definitely hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series here on ESGNet LP. Don't forget to also follow us on the main channel there on ESGNet here on YouTube. And also don't forget to check us out also on Twitch. We're now live streaming on Twitch on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Central Time, and then again on Fridays at 1 p.m. Central, and then also too on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Central, and then occasionally we will be live streaming on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central Time. So definitely stop by, hang out, and see what's all about. A little chilled vibe, live stream, playing some NCAA or whatever I decide to play that night, and just a way to connect with you guys and hang out and just have some fun. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 84 as we get ready to preview this matchup here between number 2 Ohio State and number 1 Stanford coming up in the next episode. That's it for me. As always, stay safe, stay cool, or actually stay safe, stay warm, I should say. Keep yourselves and each other healthy, and I will see all of you next time.